Taking the life of a child is already the most disgusting thing somebody could do. But then, add on taking the life of your own kids. That's another type of hurt you cannot come back from. And in this case, we don't have to worry about it because the person who took their lives is also deceased. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Oh my goodness, I feel like I have not recorded in forever. You know, I'm actually happy that I don't record on the weekends no more because it gives me time to rejuvenate and relax, and also it gives me time to plan videos and get this, like, get everything together. It was my weekend was very relaxing with cramps, but and it was like horrible weather down here, y'all. But I'm okay. It's nice to record. It's nice to get myself together to talk about crime because I've been researching crime this whole weekend. Y'all, I had to talk to my sister yesterday because what we're talking about today is so big because mental health. And I'm only saying mental health because there has to be something involved. And I'm going to say something else on that in a minute. My sister talked about psychology, so I always like to pick her brain. It's interesting. It's just interesting when I talk to Kate, like talk about cases with her. But we're just going to jump right into this, okay? We have a mother who took the lives of her 4 daughters and then herself. Whoa. Now, not only that, we got to think about the way she did it. She shot all of them in the head. Ages 2, another 2-year-old, 7, 9, and then herself. Y'all, this is gruesome. It's a lot of questions. Nobody survived. Now, one of the most eerie things about this is the 911 call. She tells them exactly what's going to happen, exactly where they're going to be. They're trying to calm her down and it's not working. She says it's too late. She said the two-year-olds would be in their cribs. That's how tiny they were. They had cribs. The other 2 would be in their bed. Y'all. Oh my goodness. The fact that when they got there, 2 of the kids were still clinging to life. She was still clinging to life herself, the woman, but they all end up dying. The last one, I believe, died at the hospital. Oh my God, this is gruesome. Now, in the comments of the video, I went to him because I was curious and what I thought, like, you see a couple of 2 different sided answers, but the mental health part. Somebody commented and it made me think. They was like, why is it that every time a mother takes the life of a child or kills like a person, they always somebody always runs to mental health? I agree. I know exactly what they're saying, and I'm going to answer it. I get it because I say it a lot. Y'all see me when I'll be like, there has to be something, but at the same time, I do say that about a lot of cases, not just like the mothers. But you have to think about this. Look, you have to think there's something going on for a mother to take the life of her own kids. But don't get me wrong, on the other side of this, there are people who just want to kill their kids. Somebody said that in the comments too. They was like, there do be people who just want to murder. I said, that's true. But I don't know. You have a woman, a whole family. Like, now we have 2 dads, because the kids, there's 2 fathers, who don't have kids. There's a lot of unanswered questions in this. I can't wrap my head around the headshots. This is the scariest part for me. It's so gruesome. Can you imagine the horror that went in that home before the cops came? Like, I don't know what she shot them with, but to shoot a baby in the head, and she has 2 of them, 2-year-old, they're all babies still, they're all young, but you have a 2-year-old, another 2-year-old, a 7-year-old, and a 9-year-old. I believe those are the ages. Just somebody that could do that, I don't see you as human. Now, even though I say I feel like there has to be some, because I think somebody also said she was dealing with like post-traumatic stress and postpartum. I'm like, okay, was she taking medicine? These the questions that come up when you hear that stuff. Was she taking medicine? Why was there a gun in the house? Somebody also said, and y'all, this is just speculation. Somebody also said she was dealing with this before. I'm like, okay, if that's the case, why? I don't know. It's just a lot of unanswered questions. I'm like, okay, so while this side is over here trying to process that aspect, the other side of me is over here thinking, I have no, like, I have no, what's the word? No heart for people that do this. Like, the hate side of me is coming out with people who do this. You're a murderer. You took the lives of your own kids. I don't care about you because you killed kids. You killed your own children. Children who are so young, they couldn't even live their little lives because of you. That's the other side of me. And it's a more blunt side, but at the same time, I don't care because we have to think about this. These are children. When we have cases with that's dealing with kids, you really have to put the other side down. Like, I know if there's mental health issues, okay, look, the other side is you still have to think about it. She killed these kids in cold blood. And the only reason also I feel like there's mental health issues because she took her own life. Like, that's not normal. That's not a normal thing to do. I feel like anybody who take their own life has some issues, to be honest, or they're going through something. That's not normal. And let's just say it. I know people don't like to say it. And also, disclaimer, I'm going to start this video in a minute, but I have to be kind of blunt when you say, like, I'm not going to say the S word because you can't really say that on YouTube, and I'm not getting into all that. I did a video and I was kind of blunt with the whole S word and taking lives, and it was a case on that, and I was like, I'm kind of learning what you can and can't say with that type because there's safety, obviously. But yeah, she killed her kids in cold blood and then herself. So that's what we still have to keep in mind, y'all. This is a cold-blooded woman, no matter what. So let's get into it. This horrible, tragic event. Mom shoots her 4 daughters in the head, kills 3 of them, calls 911, then take her own life. And this is the Harshman family. So it's like, I'm pretty sure they had, the dad is in a picture, one of the fathers. So we have a whole family. That's so sad. Just thinking it's like, you ruined a whole family. Like, whatever she was going through, if she was going through something, you ruined the whole family. Like, he has nobody. Now, that is so heartbreaking when you think about it. Oh my goodness. And I don't think people really think about it. I know everybody goes through things, but it's like, there's still other people that love you. You have family members, because her family, I didn't know they said they're going to talk about it. Her family has a lot of questions. Nobody knew what was going on, if anything was going on. The men don't know what's going on. Her family, it's like a lot of unanswered questions. So it's like, she took her own life, and now you left people thinking you're just like you're just a murderer, and that's what we all think. To be honest, that's what we all know. You're a murderer. That's all we know, because nobody know why she did it. The firm grip of a horror took hold of multiple Wyoming families after a mother shot her 4 daughters before turning a gun on herself. Mid-afternoon on Monday, Tranielle Harshman, 32 years old, called 911 to report the gunshots she fired at her own home in Bryan, a tiny town located roughly 415 miles northwest of Montana. The woman went on to report that her daughters had been shot, according to a press release issued by Bighorn County Sheriff's Office. When dispatchers asked the status of the gunshot victims, the female stated that she believed them to be deceased, the sheriff's office said. Harshman also gave dispatchers a guide to the violence they would encounter inside the unassuming home. Okay, before we get into that, let's hurry up and talk about this. How eerie. Okay, look. This is the part where I think, y'all, we just have to say that she's a killer. Look, I'm trying to fix my light, y'all. It's hard for you. I don't sympathize with this woman whatsoever, mind you, because I don't know what's going on. We just hear her confessing to a crime. The fact that, think about it while she's on the phone call. It's scary when I say think about it, y'all. Think about it. Picture it. While she's making this phone call, she shot her kids. Little kids don't know what's going on. They probably hear these loud noises and, running. Oh my God, it's very dark. I told y'all before many times, it's very dark when you think this way. I don't recommend it, but it don't hurt me or scare me. It just make me realize that there's some sick people in here who will really take a life and not think about it. This is horrifying. This is absolutely horrifying. Taking the lives of your own kids and then watching, I don't know what happened in that home, but maybe they saw their sibling get shot. But anybody who could take the life of a child, like a toddler, oh my God, that baby, like, you're disgusting. Like, let's get into it. We're going to hear the details of how bad it was. This is what she said. 2 children would be located upstairs in their cribs, and 2 children would be located downstairs in their shared bedroom, the press release reads. The caller further stated she could be found in her upstairs bedroom and that she was going to do the same to herself. Attempts were made to slow things down. Those efforts failed. The dispatcher pleaded with the female caller over the phone for the female caller to remain on the line until responding units arrived. The press release goes on. The female caller stated multiple times that she could not do that and that it was too late. Multiple attempts to keep her on the line failed and the call was disconnected. When deputies and local law enforcement arrived, 2 girls were already dead. A 2-year-old and her 9-year-old half-sister died from gunshot wounds to the head. Another 2-year-old and her 7-year-old half-sister had also been shot in the head but managed to cling to life. The toddler who first survived, however, succumbed a very short time later due to the extent of her injuries, according to the sheriff's office. The shooter was also found to have signs of life while suffering from a gunshot wound to the head, authorities said. The mother and the 7-year-old were both swiftly transported to the hospital. The girl was later airlifted to a hospital in Salt Lake City, where she is currently fighting hard for her life, according to her family members. Harshman herself, the killer, died on Tuesday afternoon. Let's stop. Let's take a break. First of all, the little girl did pass away. I heard about that. She died later, like hours later. So heartbreaking. So everybody has passed away. Let's talk about the dispatcher. Can you imagine getting that call? Like, what would you do? What would you do? How would you react to this? I really don't know. Like, this is why you gotta, them jobs, you gotta be on it. You gotta, they train you, I think, enough. They train you for those scenarios, how to calm somebody down, how to, like, get them to, try to, like, wait until cops get there, but she couldn't. That's how bad it was. She already killed them probably, or already shot them at the time. I wonder, this could also be a case of her, do I want to say going crazy and then just not wanting to take responsibility, and then she took her own life. This could be that case. We have seen cases like that when it's kind of like it's too late, you're going to jail, so I take my own life. So me talking about the mental part of that was just a theory, y'all, and this is also just a theory. I'm just saying, we don't know. Nobody knows. The fact that and this is why I have no care for this woman, because even on the call, you can see she was gone. Like, I don't think she was thinking her head. She was probably just out of it, and probably just, you think, even if you think about shooting your kids, it's like you have some issues. But this woman is like, she's telling them where they're going to be, in the cribs, in their bed. Oh my God. And then she'll be upstairs dead. Then the fact that you have kids that managed to survive a little while longer. Oh my God. I can't even imagine being in the hospital and they say we got 4 gunshot wounds, because I watch a lot of medical stuff, y'all. Also, I worked in the hospital, so I heard it before. Think about them saying we got 4 gunshot victims coming in, and you see some babies. You see a baby. You see little kids with headshots. Oh my goodness. Like, I don't know. People have, I know people have survived headshot wounds. It's like you have a lot of brain damage. This is sad. This is really sad. But yeah, this woman, yeah, she did the unthinkable. So you took the lives of your own kids. So I don't even care about her death. I'm talking about the woman herself. I can care less about her death, to be honest. I don't care. This is only about the children. The family had lived in the house for about a year before the tragedy struck. A next-door neighbor told Cowboy State Daily. The neighbor recalled seeing the girls playing outside, where they would sometimes pet his dog. The murderess, the neighbor said, appeared to be a homemaker and did not evidence any signs of mental turmoil. I wish I had known something was going on. I could have done something about it, the man told the newspaper through tears. Terrible effing thing. Now the 2 fathers and the killer's surviving family are grieving and trying to make sense of the tragic turns of events. When the neighbor says she's a homemaker and everything, you know what that sounds like? Is this not giving y'all Desperate Housewives? I'm just saying, because think about it. And now when the woman took her own life and she was just the perfect mother, but nobody knew she had a lot of secrets. This could be a case of that. Did they find a diary or something? Did she leave anything? Any notes? I don't know. The fact that it's all in her head, that like I'm talking about what she was planning, how she was going to do it. She had it executed. This is why you can't really, ugh. This is why I'm going to say care about her. Because look, this woman planned this out. It's hard to me. It's hard for me to even say it's a mental thing. And like I said, I don't care for her. The woman is a murderer to me. I don't care. The reason I say that, y'all, because it's not a normal thing to take your kid's life. Like I said, this could be a whole opposite of her literally just wanting to take her kid's life. Like, this could be that. But I'm just saying, like, to take their life and then try to shoot yourself, to plan it, to tell somebody, that's not normal. Knowing that you're leaving, like, knowing you're about to leave, and I think this is the hardest part. Knowing you're about to leave this weight on your entire family. Their father. Like, you're leaving that weight on, you're gonna leave this horrible dark cloud on everybody, and nobody's gonna know why. Now for years and years, everybody's gonna try to figure out and try to pin, why did you do this? Do you even have a funeral for people like this? I'm like, about to kill her. Would they have a funeral for her? Because I wouldn't. I wouldn't. I couldn't have a funeral for this person. Probably. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. One GoFundMe was started to help the biological father and stepmother of the two older girls, particularly with medical expenses as a 7-year-old recovers from surgery, which she did not. You guys, she did pass. Olivia has suffered severe traumatic brain injury. The first fundraiser reads, all prayers and whatever higher faith or power you believe in are appreciated for the family at the time. If she does pull through this, she and her family have a very long road ahead of them. A lot of the unknown right now. This loss and hurt is unimaginable. Please rally around Quinn and Kath. That's just what their GoFundMe says. Other funds go toward the 9-year-old's funeral expenses and travel for her parents to attend. A second GoFundMe was started to help the widower, the father of the two younger girls, with the various costs. This devastating event has left Cliff and his loved ones reeling in grief, struggling to come to terms with the immense void left in their lives. The second fundraiser reads, the financial burden of funeral expenses, ongoing family support, and other related costs only adds to the pain. This was something. I was going to react to it on Law and Crime, but it was like an 11-minute video, and it was just like, I saw like the pictures, just the stuff that I have on here, and I was like, I wanted Jesse Weber to talk about it because they bring people on, but they didn't, so it was just like a regular video of this woman talking, so I was like, I'll just read it myself. When you read it yourself, it's so dark. Oh my God. Like, actually hearing about like what everything looked like, and where they was placed, who, like, how, it's just a lot. This woman, what happened? Like, you murdered your own kids. Like, oh my goodness, I cannot. And once again, y'all, even if this theory, just saying, even if this was like a mental health thing, the thing is, I wouldn't, like, that still doesn't play a factor in any of this, because there are people who suffer with, the same stuff, and they don't think like this. They don't have these thoughts. They don't act upon it. They get help. So if she needed help, why didn't she get help? Did her husband know anything? Or if they were together, I don't think so. I don't know. I just saw the family picture. Maybe that was an old family picture. I don't know. Was she getting help? Because I do know people who, have depression and stuff. A lot of people don't want help. And I'm just saying, y'all, just saying, this could be a factor. It's just because you don't know. The unknown is like throwing me off, and it's making me think more. But the whole point of her, like, calling the cops, telling her where everybody's going to be, the two cribs, is so heartbreaking. Even hearing that, oh my God. Saying they'll be in those two will be in the cribs, the other two will be in the bed, she'll be upstairs. Like, you had this planned. So she's a cold-blooded serial killer. She's a serial killer. Serial killer is 3. You killed 4. And then yourself. I know I've heard some people in the comments talking about, why didn't she just do it to herself and leave? To be honest, they're not wrong. It's like, you took the lives of children. You're a kid killer. That's all people see, because there's no explanation for this. And mind you, there is no explanation for this. You can't explain this, like, and mind you, even if she had anything, that doesn't justify anything. We don't justify crime over here with stuff like this. No, I don't ever, no, unless it's like self-defense and this is your kid, so hell no. I just wanted to put that out here, y'all. Y'all, sorry. But even if she had mental health issues, no. Even if she was going through something, no. No, you don't do this. You took the lives of your kids in cold blood. You shot them all in the head. All your kids are dead because of you. That's basically what it is. So what are your thoughts about this case? This was dark. God, y'all, the kid cases, I'm telling y'all, they're the darkest ones. It's really sad. I feel so bad for the children. I feel so bad for their fathers and the stepmothers. I don't know what I would do. Like, I really don't know what I would do. It's just heartbreaking. Man, kids, they don't deserve to go through this stuff. They deserve to live their little lives. And, you know, oh my God, she could have left anything else. Anyways, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Stay safe, stay aware, stay alert. Y'all, what are your thoughts on this case? I'm really curious about this one. And was I a little too harsh? No, because it's murder. I'm not like this. I can't be normal about somebody who is murdering somebody. She killed these kids in cold blood, and that's how we all see it, because she didn't say anything. And mind you, even if she did, that didn't justify nothing. She still killed these kids, then herself. Oh my goodness. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Go touch some grass, get some air, get some sun, and I will see you guys on the next video. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Bye.